What is up everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we'll be trying the WSP Stingers. These are a handgun which does come with the attachment of becoming an akimbo. And I think a few of you have tried that, a few of you have liked it, but equally, given that this is the third akimbo weapon I'm playing with in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I wanted to give it a go. Especially after the most recent run with the Rinettis. So without any further ado, we've papped the weapon and let's see how this actually performs into the tier 3 area. I think the test here will be to see how it goes against HVTs in the tier 3 area, but without question seeing how he actually performs into the Dark Aether. Again, I think from previous videos, for me personally, if a weapon does really well into the Dark Aether, I think that's where it's probably worth considering using it, simply because you will just make your life easier in farming the legendary loot and of course unlocking all those schematics. So yeah, I think that's the ultimate test, and we'll probably see how that will actually play. So on the first part of the test, we'll try the weapon without the mags of holding, to see how that actually plays. Given that together we have about 128 bullets, it should be enough, but equally we don't know how good the damage is against HVTs. So probably afterwards with the mags of holding, of course, this will increase. But again, if the damage is not necessarily the highest, disregarding of the fire rate, it might not mean that it will improve the weapon. So let's see how it actually does against this mega abomination. Have you guys tried them so far? What has your experience been? I'm gonna make sure that at the end of the video we also have the build of the weapon, so you guys can give it a go yourselves. But I think given the general hype around it, the mobility itself actually is fantastic. It doesn't really feel like you're having any sort of restrictions when moving. But again, I'm just curious to see how the damage is and how well it does against any enemies. Okay, so far so good. I think that's pretty well, and that's of course without the max of holding. Okay, so I think we should be able to finish it off here. Yeah, so it hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's definitely playable, at least in the tier 3 area. Probably will also help when we get those perks in, like the dead shot and quick revive and so on. But you know, so far it actually moves pretty well. Right, we'll probably do a few more contracts and I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Right, there we go guys, we've done a few other contracts. We'll just get a few perks quickly, and then the next HVT, it's a Disciple. So let's see how it does against that. I think disciples are notorious for, you know, regaining their health quite quickly. So that might be a good one to try against. Yeah, so not too much damage, and even with the mags of holding, it seems to drain the magazine capacity quite quickly. We haven't been prepared anyways with full ammo here, so let's just quickly get this back. But I can't say that the damage had been too strong to begin with, so let's see how it does with a bit more of a fire rate. No, it does take a bit longer, I have to say. We're gonna have to go and refill our ammo again. I mean, I think the fire rate is great. It's probably just the damage output that the weapon just not have. But it definitely needs one more charge for this to be completed. It also didn't help that we didn't have that many ammo drops from zombies. So perhaps this might be a bit different if you'd get a bit more lucky with it. Alright, now would you look at that? The health bar almost went back up. Great. Yeah, so the fire rate is amazing, guys. You can tell that absolutely drains the mag as soon as you start pulling the trigger. But it's simply the damage that does not make it. No, missed that throw over there. Okay, so we definitely need to replenish our ammo one more time. I think this has been the driest run ever. I just have never seen no zombies dropping any ammo on the floor. It's a bit unfortunate. God, it just feels like forever. Right, it seems that we should be able to land some more headshots here, so hopefully this will help us finish the contract. It felt like a boss fight. I don't know how you guys feel of this, but it has been so long. Right, let's do a few more contracts and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so we'll just prepare for the Dark Aether. We have pretty much everything that we'll need. I'm just curious to see how these guns actually perform into the Dark Aether area, and just share with you guys if they are worth playing with them or not. It goes without saying, it's everyone's personal preference. It might work for some people, it might not work for others, but given the output so far, they're okay for the tier 3 area. However, not sure how they'll be doing for the Dark Aether. So yeah, let's see how this plays. Cool. So as per usual, we'll start with the bounty contract. It's literally just the one next to your spawn into the Dark Aether, so it's in this warehouse. Quite easy. You can easily come out of the building, and the bounty usually sits at the very end of the map. Okay, so hasn't broken the laser beam, but it did make some damage, so let's try to take him out of there. Good thing we've brought a few self-revives, so this will certainly help us. Really, the actual damage, not necessarily the best into the Dark Aether, but let's see how it does against the actual Mega. Right. I think it'll probably be better to just get a jug out. It's clear that it's a lot slower than expected. Right, there we have it, guys. So this definitely replaced the fire rate, so at least helps us finishing the contract. Let's go see what the rewards were. Great. Right, so on to the next one, which is an Outlast contract. For those who don't know, the contract can be activated from this building over here on the roof. Just behind the building, there's a staircase as well, which will lead you up here. Once the contract has been started, you'll be able to see the venue not far from here. Also on the way, you can find an ammo box where you can replenish your ammo, so that definitely helps, and you can easily afterwards access the location. So let's do that. Okay. So I have to say the mobility, it's absolutely amazing. You can easily navigate running away from things. It's simply just the damage output that I'm not very sure about. Okay, so nearly there. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. I don't think we have any self revives left, so we're just gonna have to be extra careful. But activating the last mission is just above them all. So as soon as you guys get to the roof, you'll be able to straight away jump towards the ether extractors. Not sure what happened there. Tried it twice. Let's hope the third time it's working. Perfect. Okay. So putting it down here. Two left. Once I revive, let's see if we can make it. Right, last self revive. Oh, we're going down. Right. Well, this is it, guys. I've tried the WSP Stinger, so you don't have to. In my opinion, it is a great weapon for the tier 3 area. However, not something that I would personally run into the Dark Aether. Of course, it depends on your preference. If you want to give it a go, by all means. But I do think that in the Elder area, it didn't raise to the expectations. So there we have it. I'll leave the loadout and build of the weapon on the screen shortly. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for your support. This is definitely going to be a two-part video. We'll go back, get our tombstone and do another run. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great weekend and see you again soon.